Hi everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our Joyful Pathways. This is Belle, and I have Debbie with me today as well.
Hi,
And
everybody.
well, let's start with today's topic, which is really we want to actually spend time a little bit on the energy that we have that is carried over from the last eclipse that just happened recently. It's definitely a very, very powerful lunar eclipse of the blood moon that happened on the 7th of September. Not too sure if any one of you actually felt all this like jumpy energy or the sudden events that might have happened or some kind of like emotions or memories that suddenly flood to you as well. So
Absolutely. It was, the energy was intense.
right, very intense, and it stir up, probably a lot of the spirits, awaking, a lot of the emotions, and probably leave a lot of us being restless. And because some of the events may not be that positive, just because it's bringing back all the stuff in the shadow side of things. So may have some of the historical or karma kind of events that came up, which may be good or bad, not all bad. So hopefully you have the good ones that happen, right? So like I said, manifestation doesn't stop at the ritual last week, if you have done anything about it. So but before we go on to share more, Debbie, help me to clear the space for everybody. So before we begin our sharing.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, thank you, Debbie.
Okay.
All right. So today we'll guide every one of you who is on the show, or even folks who might be watching this after the show, about all this crazy energy from the blood moon. And we want to have some further practices later on, just to stabilize all this energy with the five elements and set your intentions. It's because usually the eclipse energy lasts much longer than any like normal regular new moon energy. So the eclipse energy sometimes can last beyond the 6 weeks, and so we want to definitely make use of this um, good energy period. So with that, I want to go and share the slide, which is already on that. Go to the slide 3. So it's definitely a cosmic detoxification for this period, right? So the blood moon is very, very powerful, like I said, and it probably brings up some very restless kind of energy, sudden waves of emotions and unexpected tensions and events that they can be subtle signs, right, and signals that it's like a prelude, right, a preview to what are coming the next 4 6 weeks or even the rest of the year, right? For some of us, just because depending on your birth date and the feng shui in the house that you live in, how long this energy will prevail, right? Will just last. So for me personally, I did feel very anxious, a lot of challenges to deal with of some events that emergencies that actually happen, and dealing with multiple decisions at the same time, knowing that there implications and all that. Is like how to then still remain calm and make the right decisions, right, with all the information or data that is available. So meditation and journaling and breathwork, definitely that's what I use, just to mitigate some of these very restless energy that I experience a lot. So, um, just think about it as like reflect as well, right now. What are those patterns for you, right? So what are the things that is in your mind? And as you scan through your body for the energy, what is showing up for you, right? And if you do dreams, right, some people have a lot of dreams. What are those dreams? What are the messages from those dreams that you may have? Okay? And because of that cosmic detoxification that is allowing it, so manifestation definitely is something that you want to use right now to the next moon, which is another eclipse actually, but that is a solar eclipse. So until then, during this time, we want to really look at then what are the stuff, right, that we can integrate? What are the matters in our life, the issues in our life that we can actually manifest? So, like I said before, manifestation is like planting a seed, right? So the blood moon mark that sacred moment of the sowing, right? So integration has to be gentle. So it's like watering and nurturing the seed to grow strong, right? Without the grounding, and the energy will drift away and the intention will lose the power. So remain strong and consistent with your manifestation, and so that you kind of like sustain that energy, right? Borrowed from the blood moon eclipse energy. So through that integration, we are seeking stability. So let it like be more rooted into the earth and let the clarity unfold and then have that momentum carries your vision forward. Okay? So in terms of feng shui, in order to stabilize this very restless energy from the eclipse, you can actually add earth elements in general around your house. For example, you can have a porcelain bowl, you can add crystals, especially in the center of the home or the earth sector of your house, if you look at the feng shui of your house, right? So then have some questions raised is like, where in life do you feel scattered that you need this grounding energy to help, right? And for the grounding, like I said, if you can as well, besides like putting earth items placement in the house, you can also go out, right? Have especially barefoot, walk on the grass or on the ground, feel the warm sand, and so on. So imagine the roots extending from your soles, reaching deep into the earth, right? For that additional grounding energy, right? To firmly anchor that energy into the ground. And with each breath that you take, just imagine all the tension just like ease away, releasing the anxiety and gently restoring the harmony in your body and in your mind. So, in terms of clearing in the house, again, very important that you have clearing and decluttering, because, like I said before, the house that your living space basically reflect your inner energy. So clear any stagnant energy you can use by like lighting incense or a candle. Rearrange some of the big items as well, like just move some of the big items away so that a more gentle flow of energy flow around your living space, and welcome the vibrant presence of plant. If you want to have a plant, you can put that as well, just to slow down any erupt, kind of random energy that comes in. So know that even like a small little action that can make a big change. Okay? So if you have your gua element as wood, you can use fresh plants. If you are fire, uh, element for your day master, you can use candle and incense. And for earth, decluttering is the main activity usually. For metal, you can recite a mantra, use singing bowls, or even like sound, like you can recite mantra, you can sing, or you can actually speak your mind out loud. Those can actually also clear the energy of the living space. And then for water element, in your day master, you can use a bowl of water or use a fountain, but that is carry enough water to clear the energy, right? And the mantra you can use for this very general clearing, it's like I release stagnation, my body, mind, and space with harmony and vitality be restored, right? So as you speak out of this mantra, you can then reduce, your sensory stress, any stress, let it go, improve your focus, and enhance any emotional well-being. So to do the energy scan of your house, you can do a walk around, just basically walk around in your house and feel what it is. Do you feel heavy when you go to certain area of your house? If that's the case, that probably the energy gathered too much there. You can actually clear the space, the energy there by using some of the tips that I mentioned earlier. And breath work. So in terms of breath work, there's definitely some of the differences if you have different day elements as well. So you find a quiet space, sit or lie down comfortably with your spine straight and have your shoulders soften, your body relax, your mind cleared. Close your eyes if you can, and then feel secure, right? Feel secure. Sense that sense of security. And then do the breath work. So for the earth elements, if it's that is in your day master, begin with like deep inhalation through the nose, and then feel that the earth, the breath goes like from the nose deep into the core of your belly, right? And then exhale it slowly and release the tension as you breathe out. And repeat it as many times as you like until that tension is away. Right? If you have a metal element in your day master, you use the 4x4 kind of breath work, which is like 4 breathe in, like deep inhalation for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then breathe out 4 seconds, right? And then just repeat this same rhythm as well. And if you are a fire element, this one we always call it as the fire like breath work. Basically, it's like breathe in deep, but then when you puff out the exhalation, is strong. It's like just breathe it out, right? So that is like the fire kind of breath work. And then for the wood element, basically when you inhale, deep breath, but then as you exhale, you set the intention, right? And so that is about the breath work. Different elements in your day master that you can use. The kind of practice will be slightly different. And so we all know that manifestation can be facilitated. So in this case, I would suggest the use of a candle, like a candle to facilitate that manifestation, so that you align your breath as well with the intention, your heart, with the truth, and then help you to also have that focus when you have that, that lighted candle. You can watch it, and have your focus and, set on the flame to help you with your manifestation. And 9, as always, journaling is good. So it's provide that sacred, pause, right? A moment where you can listen to your mind, listen to your heart, and transmute all this energy onto, writing that you can actually refer to. So it's you can also then use it as a reference to identify like patterns, right? The energy patterns. And so then I would say, yeah, it would be useful in that manner, simply releasing the kind of energy from your thoughts, from your mind, and transfer it to writing on paper. And timing and flow is definitely another thing we always emphasize about manifestation. So while you integrate all these elements, location, and with your body, with different regions of the body, as well as the different spaces in your house, um, we want this to last, right? Basically, this integration and grounding to last for at least another 2 weeks until the next new moon, so that your intentions can nurture gently and takes time for it to grow and be strong. So allow your manifestation to bloom in the rhythm that you set forth with. So do remember that manifestation is not a one-time event. You can repeat it, until it kind of like when you feel that that energy aligns with your body. Because for manifestation to be successful, feeling it is actually more important. The feeling of like that is the intention. That is the kind of energy that you want to feel when the manifestation comes true, right? So I'll ask this, question like what ritual that you want to perform, right? Which one that you want to use, and then start using it for these 2 weeks to ground your energy, right? So again, as you know, when we are talking about all these manifestation and practices, I do want to remind everyone here that we have a disclaimer that these are all based on the principles from metaphysics. So do consult your medical practitioners, right, for any health issues that you may have. And just a summary on the mantra that you can use as well is in this table, right? So you can use this mantra for the different day master element that you have for these 2 weeks to set your intention. But of course, you can add on your own mantra statement as well, or affirmations that you may have to further strengthen all this manifestation mantra. Right? Any comments, or Gabby, do you want to add on any things that you the
Well, I was just looking here, and for me, with water, that is a perfect thing. And I was like, I really need to write that down. I really need to be saying that I flow with it and get through it, because just like you said, the energy was intense, and we experienced many emergency situations here during the week as well. And so when I just so connect to having to tell myself to kind of go with the flow, just like what you have here. It's wonderful. And to keep my emotions in check, so to speak, because we have to go with the flow to roll with all these things that come in when we have these situations that we know the energy is going to be a little bit disruptive.
yes, definitely. All
It's a
right.
great
So
job.
thank you. All right, Debbie, I give the floor to you to share today's part, right?
Card for our collective reading. I use Goddess Love Oracle by Wendy Andrews. So let me just give her a little credit there. She's got beautiful artwork. It's just wonderful. And so today I got the card Shine. Hold your head high. So let me show that to everyone. Let me get it way up there. and
Yep.
shine, hold your head up high. And for me, connecting with manifesting aspects that we're talking about today is really, I want you to have confidence and be in a really good space when you manifest and put your energy out there in the highest, greatest vibration. And so to me, I thought, hold your head high and speak what you want out there and make it a reality. So, Bill, what do you think about this shine card that we got today?
Definitely, yes. I think now it's like because of this like so restless kind of energy from the eclipse, it is definitely time for us to be confident of our knowledge, of our talents. Because it's a shadow, right? You may feel that, oh no, I'm not good enough or anything like that, but it may not be true because there's this shadowy energy that's still like hovering around, right? So
Right.
let your inner self shine, right? Definitely. Let your energy proliferate through the living space around the people that you are with, your loved ones, definitely.
Well, that was so good when we just went through the eclipse. And then we're like, okay, now's the time to shine. Come out of it, manifest what you really want out of life. And of course, we're all about manifesting abundance, but we're also our well being and our
Mhm.
emotions. So I think that was a perfect card for today. And we're going to talk about a crystal grid for manifesting. And so I am going to be showing that here, you guys. Hopefully, let us know if you can see it well. And so this was an interesting one, really super simple, you guys. And I added a little bit of things here to it, but we're going to go really easily where it's going to be north and south and east and west. And then we always have our center stone, which usually is amplifying or grounding stone. And this time it's citrine. I got a beautiful citrine here. And so we're going to go, even though we know it has like abundance, confidence, vitality, and manifestation, because it's here in this placement, we're going to really go with abundance, which is really, really great. And I will give you guys an intention to put on this. And when I'm finished, if you wanted to even use one stone, you can say, like, I welcome radiant energy and joyful abundance into my life, and that is a really strong energy for a citrine. So let's go north to a clear quartz, which I usually put in the middle, and I love to have a good clear quartz here. And so what we're using it here is amplification, clarity, and focus. So crystals, clear crystals, we know will just kind of amplify what we're doing and bring a little bit stronger energy in and put it out there. So south, we have black tourmaline here, and it's a grounding stone and also protective, and it can set energetic boundaries as well. So I love black tourmaline, and I use it all the time. I was so lucky to get a really nice sized one here. So we're going to go ahead and look at the east, which is our beautiful rose quartz, which I hope you guys have this because we love to have love around, right? So emotional healing, because this is also about well-being. It also can be compassion and self-love as well. So we put it over here. Now we have a beautiful amethyst over here in west, and it's intuition. It can be calming and spiritual alignment. And so what we're going to do right now is tell you that I added to this grid. And so I wanted to amplify it a little bit more. So I did. I go, oh, I happen to have some clear crystal points here. And so I added them. You could put them outside of the circle. I just put them like this and just amplify the energy a little bit more there. And so got that is a simple, simple grid. So the intention I would do here is something like this. With each stone, I weave a circle of light. I call in clarity, love, protection, upliftment and joy. May this grid hold my intention gently and powerfully to manifest well being, abundance, and peace in my life and in the lives of all who listen to this. So I get to include you there as well. And I did select this nice green grid here because we do have strong abundance going on. So I went ahead and did that. So a very easy grid to do. Not don't need a lot of different crystals. And remember, you can leave this out. Come and commune with it. Put it in a good place in your home. Set meditate with it, re-energize it every week if you want to keep it out and boost that energy out into the universe. And it also, brings in all this stuff to you. So good. And I'm going to be leaving this one out for a week because I really love it. So there
Maybe leave
is.
it for 2 weeks. I will say leave it for 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. There we go. I will leave it for 2 weeks.
Right.
That-
Like I just want to add on that the citrine, which is yellow in color, so it actually represents the earth energy, right? The earth
Yes.
energy, which is more for stability. So it stabilizes, whatever that crazy things is going on right here, right now. So centered and core. So it kind of like draw down, that grounding energy as well. And then for
It's
the pink,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's
And then
beautiful, and it actually has a point, and we have it facing south. Here we
right.
go.
And then of course the rose quartz is really for relationships, right? Not just
Right.
any other like love or anything that it represents, but knowing that a lot of negotiation, a lot of collaboration, you do need to have that human connection, right? Takes place. So that rose quartz definitely is very relevant.
That was
Right.
great. Okay. We want to take a time here to say, please subscribe to our YouTube, and we're on Facebook as well. And we like the likes, and that helps us when you like this broadcast. And what else you want to say, Belle, about social media?
Social media. We're currently okay. So basically, I just came to know that we might, have something that we need to correct in terms of the policy of YouTube channel, broadcasting on it. So that's why now we have to just stream it with our joyful pathways and then have the URL shared out on our Facebook, on Psychic Faces as well, right? On Debbie's website and on her Facebook as well as other channels. So hopefully viewers who have been supporting us on those channels will watch this on our Joyful Pathways channel instead. All right.
It's wonderful. Okay. I have a blessing. I do anything else, Belle, before I do a blessing for everybody?
No, just remind everyone who watches this, support us by, like, subscribe and
Thank
share.
you. Thank you.
Right.
So, yes, Chair. Thank you so much. Okay. So I always do a little prayer or a little blessing. And so may your heart be light, your path be clear. May joy find you in quiet moments and bold dreams. May the seeds you planted today bloom in ease, and may your intentions rise like the morning sun, bright, warm, and full of promise. So we send you well being, radiant health, and success in all you manifest. Until next time, stay rooted, stay radiant, and stay magical. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for spending the time with us here. Until next time, bye.
Bye, everybody.